Hey guys, an update on Uranium Energy Corporation. So yeah, a very beautiful chart. If you followed the videos, we had this trend line here, something like this. We broke below it, we then went with a nice push here, but yeah, I had a community post as well saying that this looks very three-wavy, textbook, P-wave, and then we calculated this box. We also had this larger fib, and for now we have a nice reaction. Okay, so also on the daily here we had this bottoming candle with the higher volume, super nice. And then one more thing to show you internally for this ABC and red, you can see clearly here 3 waves down. Okay, then we had this textbook 3-wave move to the upside, which to me then confirmed, okay, this is corrective, and we needed one more leg down, and then inside we can see again perfect 5 waves to the downside, which we want in a wave C. We then met the 1-to-1 fib together in confluence with that support fib, and now it is trying, so it's doing everything it has to perfectly. Crucially, from the lows here, we don't have an 886 hit here. Sometimes charts do that, and then yeah, it lowers the confidence, but this one has gone up really nicely. And of course, for more confirmations, we want, for more confirmation that we're going to all-time highs, we want to see this hit. Of course, this was a nice area to buy. ABC, and with the internal count so perfectly clear, 3-waver, and then yeah, 5 waves to the downside. Yeah, it was really a nice opportunity to add or to open a trade here. Yeah, you can then, for example, add after. I'll not go into it how you, but yeah, you can place your order here and then your stop loss depending on other levels and how much you want to risk, and then yeah, you can ride the move up. But coming to the move up now here, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more. So here we have the highest volume, and I'm gonna label this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, higher high on lower volume, also bearish divergence on the 15-minute RSI. I'm gonna put it in white to not confuse us with this wave 4 here. I'm not gonna pull fibs because I know this wave 3 met the minimum requirements for the fib extensions. But now yeah, let me do this, wait. Let me do it like this. Okay. And then I'm gonna put these in blue as well. So this is then by itself. No, I'm gonna put these in white, sorry. This by itself is then a larger wave 1, okay? So now we can look for a wave 2, 3, 4, 5. It can always stretch higher, but we have 5 waves to the upside. So we need to respect that. Potentially we're gonna get a wave 2, okay? I've had this box here, I'm gonna, for now, just to have a little bit more space there, I'll remove this fib, I'll leave the red one, I'll just leave the 1-to-1 fib. Should we fall down, I can add them back. Okay, but for now, let's assume, I assume at least, that this wave 4 is done. And we now could work on this wave 2 here in blue. For that, we want to pull fibs. Oh, sorry. And then these are your levels to watch, okay? We have a range here, I can add a point of control, like this. Might offer support as well. Of course, for a wave 2, minimally I would like this fib to be reached, 12.71. That is, yeah, just 1.5% from where we are now, so it can be quick. But it's allowed to go deeper. We have a gap here as well with today's opening at the 0.5 fib, like this. and then we have this here. Within like this green pump, we have like this red candle here. Not on, it's only on 15-minute one, but it could be like another zone where we could have a point of control like this, but yeah, it's very small and it's in line with the golden pocket, so I'm not gonna put it on the chart. This is, if we are already correcting, what could also be is that we have a 1 2 1 2 3 4 5, and then that we will still get one more 4 5, okay? But after that, still we want to look for this wave 2. I'm not gonna put that count on the chart, but if we go higher, I can adjust this and put it higher with very top, okay? Oh, that sentence was messy, but I think you understand what I mean. So looks good. To the downside, watch the point of control at 12.76, and then the first fib at 12.71, 12.44, and then 12.23 if we go down that low. To the upside, of course, we can still be in something else, something bearish. That's why I have these fibs on the chart. I don't think so, because if it's a 1 2 3 4, we already have overlap. If it's a 1 2 1 2, that's possible, yes. That's why we have these fibs. For that, to invalidate that, we want to hit this, okay? But these are your levels to watch to the upside. 13.66, 14.27. It may offer resistance, but let's see. I'm looking mainly for this scenario, okay? And if I zoom out quickly, we want to reach this box here. I have to adjust it for this wave 5, and then internally we can work on this 5 wave move. That's the idea. Would take us to around $20, okay? Before then we need to correct with this wave 4, okay? Again, still could unfold and differently, and we could go deeper, but for now reaction is good. This is the main, and yeah, the main scenario that I go with. Want to go quickly to energy fuels as well. I already did a video in the morning, but here I already have the count as well on the chart. Very similar. Yeah, looks like a 5 wave move is complete. For this wave 3 we hit the minimum requirements, the 1.382 here, respected, went down, ranged a bit in an internal wave 4, then a wave 5. I need to delete this now because this was for the wave 4. What could also be here is, again, like uranium energy, that this is a 1 2, and then yeah, 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 4 5, and then we will need another 4 5. So it could go a little bit higher as well, but you can see here as well we make higher highs with lower volume, and then also divergence on the RSI. So even if we go higher, we can expect here as well a correction for this wave 2 3 4 5. I'm gonna put this in blue, and then for this I will add the fibs. Also here, highest volume in your wave 3, so that's nice. Would be like this, but again, if we go higher, I will adjust this, okay? Then if we get this, same for uranium energy, and we see signs of strength, it would be then a nice place to add maybe, or to open a trade for this third wave. Here as well I can add this gap here. I can add, yeah, it's very similar. Point of control, yeah, I'll add it, but ideally I want to go past this because I want the fibs to be reached. But if we will do some more moves to the upside, whoa, what the fuck, this point of control could be a place from where we bounce, okay? And then yeah, here you have some stuff as well. Here you have the swing, but it's all in line with these fibs. Your main fibs are these ones, okay? The 0.5 and the 0.618. But first level of support is at 16.21, 15.80, and then this gap line you can watch as well. Then one more thing I want to look at is the uranium spot price. Oh. I don't think it's updated today. No, look, it's still from November 7th, so don't know why. Maybe tomorrow, and then yeah. If this is positive, it's gonna boost these as well. And then for energy fuels as well, if I zoom out, we want to reach similar to uranium energy, this box for this fifth wave. And yeah, would be nice if you then can push towards $35-40 potentially. And you can see we want to work with 5 waves to that target, so it could be that we get a wave 1 that's a bit higher that would allow us to do this, like to reach this. If we do it, if we have a wave 1 that's too short, then I don't know, maybe we'll have to do a double 1-2 then to be able to reach this box. Okay. And then this level we had here to invalidate the wave 1, 2, 3, 4, no, like 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Okay, so once we hit this, it will be even more confidence that we are in this route to the upside. Again, here as well we had nice confidence here. I already deleted it from the chart, but yeah, we calculated it when we were here already, saying that look, it's probably gonna go down. It's been really nice, the reaction. For now, also here no 886 hit, so it looks good and promising. So tomorrow I won't do an update on these two because otherwise it's too repetitive, but you know what to look for. Okay, if we get a pullback, no need to stress unless we go very deep and we hit the 886 here. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.